Hey everybody, this is D Hunter, bringing another action figure review. Today, we're going to look at the Neca Predator Concrete Jungle Deluxe Stoneheart Predator. This is a giant predator for the video game Concrete Jungle. I must confess, I've never played Concrete Jungle. Really wish I had. It looks to be a pretty cool game. This is the second figure from that video game they've made. I want to give a big shout out to my boy Mike from Hot Comics and Collectibles. It's a comic shop based out of Minneapolis. They have 3 locations. He sent me this figure and another Predator figure for a pretty fair price. If you're in the area, might want to check them out. Bunch of cool people, cool shops with a bunch of comics and collectibles. So let's check out the packaging. As you can see at the top, Predator Concrete Jungle. Here's the figure. He's giant. He's enhanced with cybernetic parts. You can see a couple different aliens fighting him, just like in the game. Deluxe Stoneheart Predator. One side, Predator, Concrete Jungle, Deluxe Stoneheart. Other side, Predator, Concrete Jungle again. Same thing on the top. At the bottom, got instructions. It looks like he has light up features. On the back, here's a figure, a bunch of different poses. Looks like alternate heads, alternate hands. Bunch of cool accessories. There's his barcode in case it helps anybody. See the code with their sticker on top. Boy, this guy was expensive at the comic shop. Luckily, I scored a little better deal. One of NECA's ultimate figures, deluxe figures. Window packaging. You can see the Velcro as it opens up. The inside, here's the figure posed up. And here he is with all of his accessories. Looks like he has plenty of stuff. This is going to be the second different Predator character in a large format like this. We have the Deluxe Assassin from The Predator, and we have 2 different variations of him. So really looking forward to comparing those guys. With no further ado, let's open him up. Alright, now that we got this figure out of the package, here he is with all his accessories laid out. He comes with 2 alternate hands, totally 4 interchangeable hands, 2 sets of mandibles, open and close, and then 4 wrist blades, and they are enormous. But before we take a look at the accessories, let's talk about and check out the actual figure. So this is Stoneheart Predator. He's a deluxe figure. He's one of those giant predators, just like the assassin from The Predator. Stoneheart was once an honorable warrior. Then he was captured by the Borgia Industries and subjected to a series of brutal augmentations. He became brainwashed and turned into a cyborg. They pitted him against his old clanmate, Scarface. Before he got captured and mind-controlled, he was the enforcer and the leader of the Dark Blade clan. He was renowned for his size and brutality. Stoneheart was eventually killed by Scarface. That's the other Predator that NECA has made from this game. That game being Concrete Jungle. So let's take a look. Starting with his face here, looks pretty good. You can see some of his cybernetic augmented parts up here. He's sporting the closed mandibles right now. The skin has a blue tint to it. He has what almost looks like an arc reactor here. He's got all kind of augmented pieces. You can see where the blades are going to attach in here. Look at the backside. Almost looks like he's got sort of a hover device here, but I don't think that's what it is. It's going to power all these sort of tubes going into him. You can see it's almost like bloody around all these augmentations. Detailing is fantastic, and it's so unique. What a crazy, weird-looking Predator. Looks like they even cut off his dreadlocks here. He's got, looks like double-jointed elbows. Looks like articulation, these 2 points. Think it's double-jointed knees. We'll get to all that in a little bit. Feet, they look a little weird. But man, look at all that sort of devices, contraptions on him, all that technology. It is all really, really cool. Definitely different and unique. This guy wasn't a bad predator, but he was converted that way by humans. And just a closer look at his face and head sculpt. And here's this predator, broken down as far as he can go, with all of his removable parts detached. Now let's take a look at his accessories, and let's start off with his hands. Here are his hands. He has a total of 4 of them, 2 fisted hands, and 2 open hands. All 4 of them have his wrist blades out. Here he is with his first pair of hands. These are his fists. And here he is with his second pair of hands. These are his open hands. Now let's look at his larger wrist blades. He has a total of 4 of them. Made of a hard plastic, kind of a basic blade, but you can see the Predator design here. It'll connect to his wrists with these 2 pegs down there. Here's Stoneheart with those larger wrist blades attached. You can see them on either hand. They look really cool, massive. Now let's look at his mandibles. He has 2 open mandibles on the left and 2 closed versions on the right. I believe this is the first Predator to actually have interchangeable mandibles. I'm waiting for them to make an articulated mandible Predator. We'll see. I imagine if and when they ever release the Deluxe Pred Alien from AVP2, it'll probably have either articulated or interchangeable mandibles like this guy. Here's Stoneheart with the closed mandibles, and here he is with the open mandibles, looking fierce, intimidating, kind of scary. Now I want to check out his action feature, and that's the light up feature. His head here, part of the top, can be removed. It does a pretty decent job of not showing you the line. Put it back on, you can barely tell. Inside, you can see he's got 3 of those small batteries and a switch. Now with his head off, the lights are very powerful. Here he is, without being lit up. Then, with the light on, you can see the light shining from his head, all those cybernetic implants. Actually looks really cool, and it's very bright. Here he is with the lights on, in a completely dark room, and then in a semi-lit room. Now that we've taken a pretty good look at both the figure and his accessories, now let's check out his height, and he's a big boy. From bottom to the top of his head, standing at about 11.25 inches tall, which can translate to about 28.5 centimeters. Now let's check out his articulation. Starting with his head here, and my guy's head's a little bit loose, moves from side to side, up about that far, down about that much. Can't really tilt his head from side to side. Shoulders on a ball joint, goes out a good 90 degrees. Up, down, around, all that good stuff. He's got double jointed elbows, but if you push him up, this forearm armor is going to obstruct it from going any further in. One of those joints here gets as far as it needs to go. Now I can see it has articulation down here. I'm having a little bit of trouble getting it to budge at the bottom part. He's got rotation at the top and at the bottom. His wrist can rotate, and it's going to be hinged. In his torso, he's got a ball joint, rotate around, forward and back, but barely any here, mostly rotation. Then he has another ball joint in his waist. Rotate, very, very tight, forward and back, just a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of limited, but at least he has 2 points of articulation, but neither one gives you that much. His legs, you can hear the ratchet joints. Sounds like you're breaking this guy, but he's so big and heavy that'll help him stay in place. Ball joints down there. Really hate that sound though. They can rotate independently of the ball, but it's very tight and can barely really do much. They go forward, about that far. Back, about that much. Double jointed knees below that. And they go all the way back. Does have rotation at the top. And no, not the bottom. Then his ankle here. Forward and back. Once again, ratcheted. Help support the weight. Tilt, rock, and rotation. Here's an image of Stoneheart. Mandibles open. Lights lit up. Wrist blades exposed. He's ready for action. About to take on Scarface. And presumably lose. Now let's check him out next to some other action figures. Starting off with the only other figure they've made from Concrete Jungle. Here's the Deluxe Stoneheart next to Scarface. Neca made Scarface many years ago, and it's an awesome Predator figure. Definitely one of their better releases. He's the main character in the game. and he ends up killing Stoneheart at one point. And now let's check him out with some other NECA video game Predator releases. Here he is with the City Hunter, the video game version from Predator 2. And here he is with the 3 Predators from the 1994 arcade game, Aliens vs. Predator. Here are all of the video game figures that NECA made in their Predator line. I don't think there are any others I'm forgetting. Here's his Deluxe Stoneheart Predator, next to the Deluxe Armored Assassin from The Predator. This was NECA's first large oversized Predator. He was giant in that film, genetically engineered himself. From what I've read, Stoneheart actually wasn't quite this big in the game, but I haven't played it myself, so I couldn't tell with 100% certainty. Then, next to the unarmored version of the Assassin, pretty much the same figure, just repainted. And they took some shortcuts, as he should have some different sculpting between the armored and unarmored version, but it's a simple repaint. Do not get me wrong, I'm very happy to have these figures still, both variations. Here are all 5 of these giant oversized Predator figures that I have. Of course I got 2 of each of the different Assassins, and if I knew they were going to make both versions, I probably wouldn't have gotten 2 of each one. But I do enjoy having 2 of these giant Predators. Sometimes they serve as guards in my Predator temple. The detail on these guys is fantastic, and it's cool to add some variety. These Predators, most of them have genetically engineered or augmented themselves, although to Stoneheart, it wasn't his choice. Here's Stoneheart Predator, next to my other most recent Predator acquisition. This is the ultimate shaman from the Lost Tribe at the end of Predator 2. And besides the unarmored Deluxe Assassin, here are all the other recent Predators that I've received. These are ultimate figures from Predator 2 for the Lost Tribe. We've got the ultimate battle damaged City Hunter, then the City Demon, then the ultimate Stalker, and the giant Stoneheart, then the ultimate Shaman, Guardian, Scout, and Lost Predator. I can't wait to complete the ultimate versions of the Lost Tribe. Now let's check him out, next to some Predator figures from each of the different Predator films. Here he is, next to the ultimate Jungle Hunter from Predator. Then, next to the ultimate City Hunter from Predator 2. Then, next to the NECA Predators from Alien vs. Predator, we have the Clan Leader. Then we have Scar, Celtic, and Chopper. Here's Stoneheart, next to Wolf from Aliens vs. Predator Requiem. Wolf is an older NECA figure, predating even the first series of their current Predator line. Now, NECA has promised they're making an Ultimate Wolf. They've shown us pictures of both the figure and the accessories, but damn, it's been so many years since they teased that guy. Seems like he's never going to come out. I still hope one day they're going to give us the Ultimate Wolf, the Deluxe Pred Alien, and a couple of Ultimate Alien Warriors from Aliens vs. Predator 2 Requiem. And now, next to Berserker, Falconer, and Tracker from Predators. And here he is, next to the Fugitive from The Predator. I'm really excited to get Feral from Prey. Very happy that NECA's going to continue to give us all the Predators from each of the films. Just give us that upgraded Wolf. I'll be really happy at that point. But I'll buy anything they come out with. Their Alien and Predator figures are absolutely fantastic, although they are getting quite expensive nowadays. Here's Stoneheart, next to a couple of engineers from Prometheus. And here he is, next to a couple of Ultimate Xenomorphs from Aliens. Here's Stoneheart, next to Dutch's extraction team from the first Predator film. From left to right, we've got Billy, Dutch, Mac, Blaine, Dylan, Hawkins, Poncho, and Anna. And finally, here he is, with some more various human figures from NECA's Alien and Predator lines. Overall, this is a fantastic Predator. He looks amazing. The action features are really cool. Light is extremely bright in his head, although I do wish his chest piece would also light up. His accessories are really cool. The blades are giant. The mandibles, first time I tried that, and I think it went really well. Sculpt and paint job are excellent, no issues there. Articulation is pretty good. Accessories are fantastic. If I had to rate this guy, I'm going to give him a 7.5 out of 10 and leaning toward an 8. He looks better in figure form than he does in the game. So this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked the video, press like below. If you have anything you want to say with the video, add to the comment section. If you want to see additional action figure reviews from me, press subscribe. I do appreciate when you do that. Once again, this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys real soon.